Probably not. Can I speak to a manager, please?
Speak to a manager?
Yeah, I'm going to talk to y'all today about the dangers of genetically modified food. Pardon? Go ahead, man. Dangers of genetically modified foods. Did you know that they actually, like the potatoes right there, they're genetically modified. The corn syrup in your soda machines are genetically modified.
Who you talk to?
It's how they make the vegetables and the produce. They take genes from like animals and other plants, and they inject them into the other plants that they're trying to grow, so that they grow faster. But there's actually no like additional nutritional value or anything to them. There's only risk. Actually, that's what I came to talk to y'all about today. Is some of the risk, especially the children. It causes infertility, immune disruption, accelerated aging, faulty insulin regulation, changes in major organs, and even gastrointestinal system. Did you know that your McRib, actually pork is only one of the 70 ingredients in it, and the same thing as they make the rubber in your shoes in is also in the pork and the ribs. It also has ractopamine, which is a beta agonist drug that increases protein synthesis, making the animal more muscular. This reduces the fat content of the meat. It is not safe. It is known to affect the human cardiovascular system and may cause food poisoning. It's responsible for hyperactivity in the muscle breakdown system. Also, you treat the meat with ammonia because it's actually the infected part of the cows that have E. coli, so that's why they have to use the ammonia to kill it.
Okay, well, they give us this information in books and stuff like that, so I believe...
But shouldn't you notify the customers about it? Isn't that a cause for concern? If you're feeding them...
We have like a guide in the trainings that they help them to look like a nutrition guide and stuff like that.
But it's not about the nutritional value, it's about the changes that the food actually causes to your internal organs. By the way, I'm recording this conversation, just in case you want to know that. That's not against wiretapping laws in Tennessee either. As long as I'm a party to it, I can record. Yes, wide variety of health problems, immune dysfunction, insulin disorders, organ damage, and reproductive disruption. A female rat fed a diet of GM soy experienced a drastically high infant death rate. And their surviving infants were smaller and less fertile than the offspring of rats fed non-GM foods. There's actually, they actually have some pictures here. These were some of the skin rashes and stuff from our Indian workers who were working in cotton fields that had genetically modified. These were the tumors in the rats. They fed the genetically modified soy and corn products too. Here's the difference in the rats. This one was fed genetically modified, and it was a lot smaller than the normal non-fed GM rat.
Okay,
Doctor's Health.
Yeah, he's telling me about a whole lot of stuff, but this information we get from our report, we get from...
but these people don't.
In a nutritional guide, yeah, and then we have a website.
It does not mention the genetically modified foods and the danger that it causes to your system. Actually, the high fructose corn syrup and the drinks actually inhibit leptin production, which is the hormone in your stomach to tell your brain stop eating, you're full. That's why customers actually eat more here.
Yeah, but we have a website that they can go to, the McDonald's occupied.
Do they know that?
Yeah, that's why we have it occupied. And then we have a hotline number that they can call too.
But you don't tell them, hey man, your chicken nuggets have methylparaben.
We don't supposed to.
You're not supposed to, but
we can handle it. Are you buying something?
Actually, I'm a prior customer. I'm not anymore after what I found out. And it's not just y'all; it's like every corporation.
So are you ordering? Because if you're not ordering, I need my customers.
No, I'm not disrupting. I'm not disrupting traffic or nothing.
But we don't have to. We don't have to. We don't have to read anything to mention because we have all that.
So you know that it causes organ damage in organ failure, right?
I mean, if it does, that's their option. That's their choice.
But these people don't know that.
Okay, but do I need to call the cops to get you escorted out? Because you're not going to be able to stand here and tell me this. Because I don't want you to stand here and educate me on something already.
But they don't know.
But I don't have the choice. They have the right to choose to eat healthy or not healthy.
So I'm going to be a good citizen and inform my fellow man that they could be potentially hazardous.
You can do it anywhere besides on my property.
You can just public property.
No, this is owned by me.
But it's open to public access. Right?
Yeah, when you're purchasing them. Right now you're ordering.
What am I right?
Are you buying some?
No, I'm I'm not gonna buy this.
Okay. I mean, if you're not gonna buy it, I have the right to escort you out.
I'm not quite sure how that is.
Yeah, because this is my product. I pay taxes on it. I can do it. So
I want a fish meal, chicken meal, fish meal,
Oh, the sauce you want to put me on that?
chicken next fish meal for her.
Full nugget?
Hello, welcome to McDonald's.
What kind of sauce would you like?
Sweet sour, I guess.
Coffee.
Ketchup. And
they're on the side.
number 3.
Still recording, by the way.
I think Emmanuel side.
Is that also?
I don't know, man.
Oh, is that for you?
I try to help some people, and apparently I'm loitering or something, even though people sit up here and use the Wi-Fi all the time with it. Over what, man?
Hello, welcome to McDonald's. There's no loitering.
I'm informing people about the hazardous product. Yeah, man, no problem.
Okay, so tell us what you got buying.
All right. A big majority of the products that y'all get, vegetables and produce, corn, potatoes, soy, any of the canola oil and stuff like that, is made with genetically modified products. There's actually a growing concern in the scientific and I guess medicinal community about the effects that they have on the human body, especially harmful effects. And that's what I was explaining to her over there. And a lot of people don't know this. And like Jesus said, you know, you should love your neighbor like you love yourself. I love people in general. I love myself. I want to come inform them about, you know, potential hazards. Soy allergies skyrocketed by 50% in the UK after they introduced genetically modified soy products. Cooked GM soy contains 7 times as much the amount of the known soy allergen. GM corn contains an allergen not found in the natural varieties. Allergen is not found in wild soy, and some react and people with skin prick allergy tests the GM variety, but not wild type. They actually cause tumors in rats.
Let me ask you a question. Are you doing this at school project or something related
Pardon?
to school?
What are you doing?
Help people, humanity, nonprofit, charity type thing, informing the masses. Why not?
Okay,
You
so
go to
you're
Ball State McDonald's?
Pardon?
Have you been to that McDonald's yet?
I don't eat like fast food and stuff. I go
okay.
organic
So
and vegetarian
basically, you
and stuff.
chose us to come down
Yeah,
here
why-
and
Not just y'all. I've been going around to everybody.
And what they say?
I just talked to my supervisor. Yeah, I have the right to call the cops on you if you don't leave.
You can't.
Isn't that a cause for concern if I come down here to let
But
people
you're
know about?
distracting my customers.
I'm not distracting them. I'm helping them.
They don't want to be helped though.
If they-
They're
yeah.
enjoying
I
their
shouldn't
food.
tell them that their food's contaminated with genetically modified products that cause a whole list of health
They
problems.
can look up themselves.
But they don't know that.
Okay,
That-
common
that-
sense would let them know that
Yeah.
they would
if,
know
they,
that.
if they're concerned about their health and about what they eat, they will research it themselves.
We
know
don't need
that.
you to research it for us.
We have nutrition booklets already for that.
But it doesn't have that in it, I'm pretty sure. Can I see that nutrition booklet?
No.
But the cops is on his way, so I just want to let you know.
You can go online, McDonald's.com, and they have changed all the we have a
That's why
brand
all
new
our
website.
books, all of our menu boards have the nutrition, calories. It shows calories in it.
It's not about the calories, man. It's not about the protein. It's not about the calories. It's about what they actually do to the products before they're shipped to you.
You need anything else?
No,
I'm gonna need you to stop talking to my customers. Though.
I should. Are you afraid that if I tell them these things, they'll stop buying the food and
No,
that'll
I'm
hurt your
afraid that
process?
I'm gonna need you to leave if you don't leave my customers alone because you're distracting them. Yeah.
I haven't had any customers tell me, "Hey, man, am I distracting?"
Yeah, he has no idea
Yeah.
even what we're talking about.
Then, are you like psychic, man? Or you?
But you're going to one-on-one. You're going to one-to-one.
Yeah.
They're coming over here. They're wanting to have a free time
They have
and
a
enjoy their
peace.
food. Peace. Okay, you're kind of invading their privacy.
They haven't said anything to me. Y'all are the only ones. that
Okay,
have
well
said
we'll have an
anything
officer here in a minute. So
That's cool, man.
you're
I'll
fine.
talk to him.
Thank you.
to me. So, calling the cops. Sorry, sir. Would you like for me to move out of the way? It's America, not Nazi Germany.
You can't see.
Hello, welcome to McDonald's.
Still waiting on the cops, apparently. At 13 minutes recording. The lady that tried to tell me the cops are being called. Just wanted to get her on camera. There she is standing in the doorway. And all these fucking drones.
Sir, we need you to leave.
Pardon?
It's the wrong way. We need you to leave.
I'm gonna wait for them to get here so I can talk to them as well.
Yeah,
Cause
you need to wait outside
why can't I wait in here?
because we're asking you to leave. You need to leave.
This is America, though. I have freedom of speech rights. You don't like me expressing my freedom of speech in here, letting customers know about the harmful effects of the products that they cause in life?
You need to leave right now.
What am I doing
Go
wrong?
wait outside.
Are they still gonna come here?
They're on their
Awesome.
way.
That's cool. I'm gonna record you on the way out, by the way.
Thank you. My name is Brittany. Have
Nice
a
to
nice
meet you,
night.
Brandy. You're welcome. Thank you. How are we doing tonight, officer?
How are you doing?
Pretty well.
You got ID with you?
I do actually, but may I ask why you need to see it first?
May you ask?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we got a call over here.
Yeah, it was actually the people inside. I was expressing my freedom of speech rights, letting them know about.
Your ID?
Yeah, actually, I just wanted to let you know about what I was telling them. That way they
can I
can.
see your ID?
Wow.
Why do I want to see your ID?
Yeah,
because you're here on private property causing a disturbance.
I was aware that it was public property. Don't.
No, it's private property. Yeah, it's owned by business, so it's private property.
But
yes,
customers come here and use the
you can
Wi-Fi all the
You
time.
can give me your ID now.
Can I tell
Who
you?
are you?
My name's Ryan, man.
Ryan who?
McLeod.
Ryan McLeod.
Yeah.
What's your date of birth, Ryan McLeod?
92.
What year?
The year 1992.
Okay, month and day.
May 30th.
May 30.
I got ID, by the way.
Can I see?
What are you doing up there, partner?
Man, there's they make genetically modified organisms and stuff. It's food.
Okay.
And they actually cause tumors in rats.
Okay.
When they are fed a diet of
So you're up here handing these out? Or
No. I was wanting to talk to the management because I actually used to eat here, and then I find out these things, and I know that they are shipped genetically modified food.
What was your first name? Man?
Right. It was actually more of a complaint, and they didn't like me complaining about it, and they told me that I was supposed to leave, and I told them that it was my First Amendment right that I was allowed to peacefully protest. I never, cussed anybody out, yell, scream, or nothing like that.
So here's what we're going to do. Sound good? You understand why we're here? We got called to come up here.
Yeah.
Okay?
And I just wanted to let you go ahead, man.
We
Go
got
ahead.
called to come up here.
I'm recording, by the way.
That's fine, I am too. We got called to come up here in regards to, I guess, you.
Right.
So that's why we're here.
Right.
Obviously, do you have photo identification?
Yeah, man, I have photo.
Do you mind if I see that?
Yeah, is this in regards to me trespassing? Because I know Tennessee state law requires me to carry ID, and I only have to show it to y'all if you suspect me breaking the law. Is trespassing the law you suspect me of breaking?
Listen, here's how this works, partner, okay? If we get dispatched somewhere, okay,
Right.
to a call,
Right.
you understand that? Our job is to speak with you in regards to why you're here, which
Right.
we're doing.
Right.
Speak with the complainant, which
Right.
we haven't got to thus far.
Right.
Okay, and identify who we're speaking with.
Right,
You
man.
understand
I ain't got no problem identifying myself.
So
do you mind
here-
holding these? You can look at them yourself as well, man.
So-
I advise you rather to look at them.
So here's what's going to happen, more than likely. All right. I assume that you tried to contact, go in and speak with McDonald's.
Right.
From what I take, because something I guess that of this information is
Exactly.
upsetting you.
Yes.
And you want to kind of spread the word, make them aware.
Yeah,
of
man.
it.
Jesus said, love your neighbor like you love yourself, and I love myself pretty well, and I don't want people eating poisonous food and stuff. And since they don't automatically tell them, they don't know. I mean, it's like if I peed in their food, they're like, well, that's their right to eat it.
Sure.
Well, shouldn't I tell you that I did that before I feed you the food?
And listen, there's no doubt in my mind. You might slide that out. I just don't like handling people's wallets. You understand that?
No problem.
There's no doubt in my mind that you have researched this to a T and know more about it than I could ever dream of. Okay.
There you go, man.
I appreciate it. And know more about it than I could ever dream of. All
Right.
I understand this is something that makes you upset, and you've got a passion for this.
Right.
Which is understandable. You've got
Right.
every right to do that.
Mhm.
Okay. But if I assume that McDonald's, the management, the employees are the ones that contacted the police department in regards
Yeah, they weren't very happy about
Okay.
me telling.
When you went in, I guess you had spoken with somebody. Did they ask you to leave?
they actually listened to me at first, and then when I started going on about like the harmful effects, like it changes your reproductive organs and stuff like that, causes infertility, changes the major organs in your glands and stuff. Insulin regulation goes off, and it's all in the papers and stuff.
Let me give you my 2 cents, and it might not be worth 2 cents, okay?
Diddly, and I know.
More than likely, when you went in there, you understand that they have a business to run.
Right, man.
Some people might listen to you. Some people probably don't care about it. Okay?
Right. I mean, and that's cool, but I want to at least tell them that way they know beforehand.
Sure.
I mean, they have to post up stuff, with like soy allergies and stuff like that. And that, hey man, that's
And you have to understand too on this aspect of it is, if they've got customers coming in and out, they're not going to want to, and they're not going to sit there and talk to you and this and that. And you can understand. I'm sure some people don't want to hear it, as I'm sure this probably isn't the first time you've confronted some business or place about it. So, that being said, I'm just going to document your information. The document shows that I spoke with you and what it was regards to. Now, they don't want you on the property, so they've got every right to do that.
Shouldn't it be a conflict of concern if they don't want me on the property because they feel I'm harming their business by spreading information?
They've got a right to
vital?
refuse business. Okay. Now,
I think that's a little prejudice, though. I mean, that's my 2 cents, man. I think that's a little prejudice myself that they're going to kick me off the property because I'm trying to help people out, man. I'm trying to spread the word.
Right.
If I didn't go in there,
but you see it that way,
right.
They don't. Okay.
Right.
You see what I'm saying on that aspect of it.
But whose opinion is worth more? I guess it'd be theirs because they own the property.
Well, you're right, and it's no different than if you own the property next to them. You could be over there holding a big sign up saying "Don't eat at McDonald's."
Right.
You've got every right to do that.
That's what I tried to tell her. I was like, man, this ain't Nazi Germany. I have a freedom of speech right. That's First Amendment.
But you have to understand, they don't want you here.
And I told them as well that I was recording her because wiretapping laws in Tennessee, as long as I'm a party to it, I'm free to record.
I'm going to hand that back to you, and I'm going to write something down.
Go ahead, man.
Yes, I'll be right back with you.
Not a problem.
Hey, you still living on Central?
Yeah, man. It's expired, but it was valid, man. I just haven't gone to do anything about it.
He wants to know what's going on.
I'll come in and speak with you.
We'll come to him.
Because I told him they got me in here. He goes like, go outside and find out what they're talking about because this is your store. You need to know what's going on. I was like, I know, but...
We'll get you taken care of.
Okay.
By the way, man, I came in. I was peaceful. I was like, hey, do you mind if I speak to management? But I mean, if you don't mind, you want to hear about it or read any of it or something? I mean, at least you have a right to know as well, man.
I do. I don't want to.
Are you afraid, man?
Yep.
Just take my word, man. Don't need.
Hang tight. I'm going to go speak with him and get this cleared out.
Not a problem, man. So, I guess, kind of legal counsel on this. What are my options?
I'm not an attorney, so
I mean, I don't want to go to Crystal's, Wendy's, and start, spreading the good word, and then call the cops, and you guys got to come back out here. I'm trying to find out what my options are. With helping people out. I mean, I can't go on Facebook and spread this. Only people that are going to get it on my Facebook, and I mean, Facebook has issues nowadays where they're moving posts, and anything you post on there, you could be liable for. Get a permit for solicitation permit. So if I were to come back up there with a solicitation permit,
tell you to leave it. It's no different than you have in your house and McDonald's coming over and saying, come to your house and say, hey, you want to buy some cheeseburgers?
Right. But I did want to notify
that. Keep it peaceful. And you don't seem like a violent guy.
Yeah, man, and that's what I told
passionate
him.
about what you have. And
exactly, man.
I'd be passionate about what I have. And
right.
We're just trying to keep the peace here.
Exactly. Peace officers and stuff.
Keep everything legal and going.
It's rather cold out here too, and I walked all the way up here to. I'm not gonna, be detained or nothing, am I?
You have a car?
I walked up here, man. That was kind of the thing. I was passionate about it, man. I wanted to spread the word. I thought I was gonna be doing a good deed, and they're like, "No, we need you to leave," and I'm like, "Why?" It's completely insane. Ow! Now I know how the criminals feel.
I don't know how long it is back here.
Oh man, it's good. It's probably better than the outside. I definitely didn't expect to walk all the way up here for like 45 minutes and then get told to leave right after I got here.
You walked. It's freezing out here.
It is, man, but that's what passion's about.
Are you from Gallatin?
I am, sir. I am.
Did you go to Gallatin High School?
I did.
What year did you graduate?
2010.
2010. recent graduate.
Yeah.
From college.
I'm not actually. I'm self-taught. I do all my research at home. I actually wrote a paper just recently about the phytonutrients in fruits and vegetables. It's what gives them their color. And Hinduism, they have a concept called chakras, and it's about like color-coded areas of the body, and you can actually match the color-coded fruits to the body areas, and you can use that as a guide to heal that area. It's actually a very in-depth article. I was
You watched that movie Forks Over Knives.
yeah, sort of like that. Men that stare at goats and whatnot. And by the way, man, I wasn't giving you a hard time about the ID.
We just gotta ask.
Right.
Just gotta ask, man. That's what all it is. You go get your ID updated.
I thought about it. I carry it around for ID purposes now because, like I said, Tennessee state law does require me to show an ID, but that's all why I always ask. Because I used to get stopped when I was walking home from work at night, and they're always asking me, can I see your ID? And I tell them, I'll show it to you. I ain't got a problem showing it to you, but you got to give me a reason. I'm not. Tennessee is not a stop and identify state. I don't have to show it to you for no reason. If you give me a reason, I'll gladly show it to you, man. No problem. That's why I asked. Is it about trespassing? What is it about? I believe I do have a right to inquire about that. And not to sound like a jerk or a dick or anything like that, man.
You don't sound like a jerk to me. You sound like you're informed.
I try to be, man. I want to help, inform other people and stuff because that's something I'm passionate about. Like I said, Jesus said, love thy neighbor like you love yourself. And I guess it's a crime nowadays to care about your fellow man.
You got him back there. He's cold, so
Yeah, it's a
he
little
walked
chilly.
all the way.
I got a little toboggan on to keep me warm. All right, brother. Listen, my 2 cents might not be worth much to you, okay? You had every right to come here and try to speak to them and, get your point across.
Right.
By all means.
Right.
I'm not denying you that. You understand that?
Yeah, exactly.
Once they ask you to leave, you have to leave, okay? My 2 cents is I think if these guys in here, they're just trying to earn a paycheck. You know what I mean? I think if you're trying to get your point across to a bigger perspective to people in regards to this place, maybe you need to go higher up. Maybe you need to think of a different approach.
Yeah, that's what I was
asking.
Because
listen, most of the people that are in here right now, there's nothing that they're going to be able to do about it in regards to.
Right. And I wasn't looking, at them to, take everything off the shelves or nothing like that. But hell, man, a sign on the window, hey, these are, potential effects. Just to let people know. After that, that's their free will decision to do as they please. But they should at least, know about it before they get themselves into that kind of predicament.
And like I said, I personally think the way you went about it might be a little pushy to an extent. But I think maybe you need to rethink of who you want to approach in regards to it.
Right.
To maybe get some changes down the road.
Right.
And maybe look at the audience that you're approaching in regards to getting your point across.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they told me, we're gonna have to ask you to leave, and they said, we're gonna call the cops, and I was like, go ahead. I'll talk to the cops when they get here because if I can't do this, I'd like to at least know what my available options are. I want to go out and spread the word. I want to know what my options are.
You've got every right to do that, but understand this.
It hurts their business and stuff. They're trying to.
If a business asks you to leave, you have to leave. You understand that? You can't go door to door unless you have a permit. Okay?
Right. By the way, how much does the solicitor's permit cost?
You'd have to go up to City Hall and check. Sometimes it's $50 or whatever, but and there's certain time restraints.
Right.
So,
from 9 to 5.
Yeah. Think about printing articles, writing letters to editors, just stuff like that, or sending stuff to corporate, or doing whatever you can do to reach what your target audience is and go about it that way.
Right.
Sound good?
Absolutely.
But listen, I know it stinks, but they don't want you up here. You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. So don't come back up here.
I won't, man.
Okay. Sound good?
Yeah.
Hey,
appreciate
man, nice
it,
to meet you, partner.
Nice to meet you too, man.
Be safe.
Is it too much to get a ride, man? It's kind of cold out.
Give rides.
You know how to give rides, man? You give drunk people rides.
Well, straight to jail. Rides to jail, bud.
No, man, I don't want to ride to
We don't want to give you that. Hey, listen,
Yeah, man, it is actually. Thank you very much.
You kept out there. Good luck
Thank you, man. Should I just go home? I don't want to get the cops called on me again, because then I'll have to talk to you
Do
guys.
whatever you want to do, brother. Okay.
That's what I asked him, man.
Give him rides.
Are you gonna give him a ride?
Where do you live at? Where do you want to go?
Just back home, I guess, man. I tried to go out to spread the word, and I can't do it, so I might as well go home before I get the cops called again, and I got to talk to either you guys again or 2 other officers. And like I said,
Where's him a ride just to get him off here?
Okay.
That's cool, man. 'Cause it's cold out
I'm
there.
just gonna pat you now. Wait before you get in my car.
Hey, man, no
Sound
problem.
good?
Yeah, sound good.
Not that you got any guns, knives on you.
Nah, man.
Where you want to go? Dog pat?
Yeah. I was actually going to tell you that, but I didn't know if y'all knew that. I was like,
Dog pat?
Yeah.
Yeah. You from Gallatin?
Yeah, man.
Oh. Just how old are you?
20. I'm 21, man. I would have said I don't consent to any searches, but I know I don't have anything on me, so it's
Well,
cool.
it's nothing against you. It's just
Yeah, I'm getting in the car with
In
you.
my car that I don't search.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I feel you. I wouldn't let anybody in my car that I didn't know was safe either. See you, lady. Have a good one. Good luck with the genetic organ failure.
Hey, what's up? No, I'm just giving him a ride. It's just gonna be everything's HBO code 7. So. No, we was just kind of explaining to both parties the best avenue for them to carry on their business and be done with it. So, all right, man. I'll see you in the morning. You got a school here?
I did, sir.
What year did you graduate?
2010. I haven't really started college yet. I've just been kind of doing my, self-research kind of thing.
Right.
I was telling your associate partner about this paper that I actually wrote recently, like about the phytonutrients and stuff in fruits and vegetables. It's what gives them their color. And in the religion of Hinduism, they had this thing that's called chakras. There's 7 of them in the body. They're color-coded areas. And you can actually match the phytonutrients in the fruits and vegetables to their appropriate color. It's based on the same colors of the rainbow, like Roy G. Biv.
Sure.
And by matching them to the appropriate, color-coded area, you can actually heal that area based on it. Real scientific kind of paper that I wrote just recently. I was pretty, psyched about it. I started doing a lot of research here lately about.
Let me ask you something. I mean, I don't want to say this. I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
Absolutely, man. Go ahead.
And I don't mean anything bad about the people that work at McDonald's. Granted, they do a great job when I go up there. But,
Right.
the stuff that you're explaining.
Right.
Okay, man, I tell you, I graduated from college. Okay. Not necessarily with a chemistry degree or anything like that.
Right.
But I'm not real educated past having a bachelor's degree and all, this and that.
Right.
And, and stuff like what you're talking about, it's foreign to me.
Right.
And in regards to, probably half the people up there I'm sure more than half had no idea what you were talking about. And I personally think you're kind of targeting the wrong audience by going there.
Right.
I think, what you're doing is, if you got a passion for what you're doing, keep going at it.
Right. And
I'm not here to stop you by any means. But,
right.
Of course, if they don't want you there, they don't want you there.
Right.
If we get called, we have to come.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I understand. Like I said, I thought it was kind of prejudiced that, there's people that don't even order food up there. They told me that I had to leave because I wasn't ordering any food, but there's people that go up there and, use the public Wi-Fi.
Sure.
And, they don't order anything. They only told me to leave, in my opinion, of course, because of the
here's what I think, partner.
methods.
I think whoever you spoke with, the lady in there, I think maybe she thought you were coming off offensive. I wasn't there. I don't know.
Right.
But just from, you might have come off offensive to her. She might have seen you as being offensive, and
right.
I don't really necessarily want to say argumentative, but
right. I'm a good debater, man. That's Gemini qualities and stuff. But I appreciate the ride all the same too. It was rather cold.
It's cold out, and listen, they don't want you up around, the business. So listen, the best way for us to go ahead and resolve the situation is to get you
Back to a safe area.
Off the property.
Yeah.
And if we let you walk, you might. I'm not saying you would return or stay there, but
Right.
there's a possibility that you wouldn't leave right then and there.
Right.
And we don't want that. So
Right.
We normally don't give rides, but
Yeah, man, I appreciate it all the
20
same.
degrees, it's kind of a different story.
Yeah, I was telling your associate again that I'd actually walked up there because it was, helped my dad's girlfriend out today because she was a little disabled and she collects Social Security and disability.
You live on Central, right?
Yes, sir. Right here on the right.
Right here on the corner?
It's up, where this duplex is right here?
Yeah.
It's right there on the right-hand side, 121.
The new ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, they really
By the
spruced
Blue
it up
Blazer.
over here.
Yeah, I just moved here about 2 years ago.
Right here?
Yeah, where the Grand Marquis is.
All right, partner. Hey, have a blessed one, man. And,
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Keep doing what you're doing. Just.
Do it a little bit differently, I understand.
But nice meeting you, partner.
You too as
All
well,
right,
sir.
take care, man.
Do you mind if I get your...
paperwork?
Yeah, man, do you mind if I get your name, by the way?
Perry, you want a card?
Yeah, man, absolutely. That'll work great.
You plan on going to school?
Planning on it right now. I was doing more research actually to, I guess, prepare myself for school. I'm trying to. I know I want to do something with medicine and more of a natural
How
approach.
long you lived over here in this area?
Only 2 years.
2
man.
years. How's everything going over here, man? I don't work this area, but
Right, you got buddies that do. By the way, pass the word that I'm cool people and I'm not doing anything wrong.
Well, listen, hey, if you ever need anything, give me a call.
James Perry.
I work day shift, usually towards the end of the week. But leave me a voicemail, do whatever. Need advice or got any questions? Hey, give me a call or anything going on in the neighborhood. Just give me a shout.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate it.
Take care. Have a blessed.
You too. Thank you, man.